Well, it is that time again. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And it is time once again to have some product to open. You know, this doesn't come around too often. Pretty much the only thing I tend to buy product-wise is a pre-release. When I go to pre-release and an ETB, maybe. I think the last one I bought must have been the Temporal Force. No, I think I did buy a Perfect Order one, but I don't know if I did any opening for it. But anyway, I have two once again, and as is usually the case, I'll open one and I'll keep the other. Now, this one seems pretty fine. This one here seems to have been through the wars. There's definitely some movement going on in there, so this is the one we're going to crack today. Yeah, I'm not going to waste too much of your time. We're just going to start cracking this open. Come on. Don't want to waste too much time here doing anything but looking at how disappointed we can be with our pulls, because as we all know, opening Pokemon cards is a miserable experience. It's not very fun, it's not very enjoyable. Let's get a quick look at this pack. What do we actually get in here? Looks like we get a promo Fennekin. We've got 11 booster packs and some other bits and bobs. Fine. The usual stuff, sleeves, dividers, blah blah blah. Cool. Oh yeah, let's just crack this one open as well. This is probably my favourite thing about the ETBs, is that they have the pack arts inside of them. They don't always have it. That's not Slav, that's Dragalge. Yeah, Dragalge getting in there. Pyro, really bad. Floette, really bad. Greninja, really bad as well. Generally, in general, just not a strong Pokemon TCG set as far as cards. Here's our book. Get in here, see what we got. I'm actually going to try a quick readjustment. I think that's going to be a bit better. Oh, and I'll get some lighting on as well. So unprofessional. So unprofessional. There we go. That's going to be a bit better. All right. Sharp new combos. I don't think so. Got the Pyro here. Oh, we've got Beedrill in this set as well. Beedrill. I'll be honest, I was never that high on Beedrill, and then it didn't do very well, and I was vindicated. This is kind of an interesting one, the Disconnect Flaffy, but I think it's probably pretty bad. Yeah, they're not good either, whatever they are. The Trev deck. Most of these cards are just bad. Let's just kind of skip through this. Oh, the Patrat, the Patrat is pretty good. Damage counts can be moved between Pokemon, potentially disrupting your opponent's strategy. Yeah, so kind of a Munkidori hard counter. I feel like Munkidori is starting to drop off a little bit, or a lot really, from past formats. So it maybe is a bit late. The Mega Gallade. Alright, so that was interesting. It was noted in pre-release, if you pulled Mega Gallade, you can't actually play it because the Prevos aren't in this set. This Pokemon has any damage counters on it. It does 200 damage for 1. Yeah, it's pretty underwhelming in general. Here is the main card of this set, the special red card. I did get 3 from my pre-release, so I'm pretty set, to be honest. Probably didn't even really need to open any of these ETBs, but here we are. There's a full-out tool scrapper in this set. That's kind of cool. A few other bits and bobs. Only 1 gold in this one. Oh, it's Mega Greninja as well. I don't know why I thought it might have been the Mega Floette. Now, some of these look pretty good. I bet these are nice and cheap as well. The Greninja, I believe, was on the last page. Yeah, the big boy Greninja. Cool, we got through that nice and quick. Just as we like it to be. Let's focus on the main thing here. The Chaos Rising Elite Trainer Box. Let's find out what was flying around in the box. Oh, looks like the coin's just gone a bit rogue. More damage dice. More energy. Is that older energy? Or is that new that looks like the old energy? I'm going to look in the bottom. M-E-E-E-N. If someone in the comments can tell me like what that is. M-E-E? Because well, this Fennekin says M-E-P on it. Oh, and we get two Fennekins, one with the Pokemon Center badge and one without. M-E-P. How is Chaos Rising M-E-P? Surely that's not right. Anyway. Sleeves, of course. Worst sleeves you'll ever find. Don't use them. Alright. Let's do the important bit. Opening packs of Pokemon cards. And then regretting opening packs of Pokemon cards. Let's get the code card out of the way there. Do I have to like move? I don't care. Let's just get on this. Quillfish, Litleo, Baltoy, Froak. Got the Prism Tower. Ninetales there. I thought this was bad. I had this in the pre-release deck and then... Wow, look at that Rev Hollow. I had it in the pre-release deck and then I chose to take it out because I actually put a couple of these in instead. I had the Delphox. That Rev Hollow, I don't know if the camera's kind of picking up. It's very, very hollow. Like, it's particularly hollowy. Usually the Rev Hollows are quite, like, dark, but this thing is light, super light. Oh yeah, that Zubat's also Rev Hollow as well. It's harder to tell with that. Zony seemed interesting when we had Gardevoir, but now it's just kind of bulk, unfortunately. Would have been probably too good, to be honest, with Gardevoir EX, so probably for the best. Okay, number 2. Chespin. Oh, we got the Patrat, useful Pokemon, happy days. In fact, we'll put him in the useful pile there. Trub sucks. Pumpkaboo, terrible card, terrible Pokemon. The Claydol. Now, I actually quite like this Claydol. You just devolve your opponent's Pokemon and do 50. With a Premium Power Pro, any Stage 1 or Rare Candied evolved Pokemon, I think, just gets auto knocked out in the whole format, which is quite interesting. So that is, for me, one to watch. Transformation Tome. This is bad, but it's going in the... I should do a trainer pile. Ferrothorn. This has just been added to Epic Splash. So if you play Epic Splash, you need to get some of these. It's quite cool to add to the... oh, there's the Delphox. It's cool to add to the Amoonguss, I think. The Amoonguss also is kind of pretty troll. Let's just get the trainers over there because they go in a different spot. Anyway, Prism Tower could be good with that new Slowbro coming out, the one that wants to reduce your hand to nothing, and then you do like 210 or something. But yeah, there's the Baltoy for the Claydol. There's a Patrat to go with that. There's a Bergmar. I don't even know what that is. Metang here. Garbodor is so bad. There's another Delibird. We've got quite a few Delibirds now. I have had pulled a few from pre-release. Roxy's Performance. During your next turn, their poison Pokemon can't retreat. Kind of niche. Maybe a control card. There's a very shiny Rev Hollow Wimpod, a very shiny Litleo, and another Delphox, and a Fighting Energy. Lovely. 3 down. All bad. Some things never change. I don't think I've ever pulled an expensive Pokemon card in the modern era, ever. Like, literally. Just don't have the luck. Carnivine. Bad card. I mean, Latias EX counter. Hello. If you're inside Pokemon, no retreat cost, it does 160. Well, you know. Could be cooking. Could be cooking. This is the Metagross that we play in Slowking now. So you use the Metallic Hammer for 300, basically. Pretty cool Deoxys. It does have free retreat, and you can draw cards off it. AZ's Tranquility. Switch your active Pokemon to your bench Pokemon. If you move to Pokemon EX, you may heal 80. This is probably going to have a niche usage. Okay, we've got the Trainer Gallery Slagoo. Fine. Oh, and then we've got the evolution, the Goodra. And the Goodra... when your opponent tries to retreat, they flip a coin, and then if tails, they don't retreat, I think. Tails, yeah, that's essentially what it is. So, not very good, but cool. Cool to see. Here we go. We do have some sleeves to throw this in. The Slagoo needs to get some love there in the sleeve. Get that going on. Okay, spoilers. We pulled a Golbat, excuse me. Let's get that over there. Bang. Alright, we've got the Golbat. A Chespin. A Spur. Mareep. Another one of these Deoxys. Avalugg. Is that the final evolution? It is, isn't it? So this has got to be one of the least popular Pokemon to ever exist of all time. I mean, I reckon a lot of people can't even name this guy. There is I believe a Hisuian version as well. So there's 2 opportunities to not like that Pokemon. Here's the Trev that was in the little leaflet thing, the book. During opponent's next turn, energy can't be attached from the defending Pokemon from your opponent's hand to the defending Pokemon. Okay. This attack is 10 more damage for each damage count on all of your opponent's Pokemon. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't read bad, but it's just not that good. Okay, as long as this card is attached to a metal Pokemon fight, yep. As long as the card is attached, there's no retreat cost. Okay, it does have a worth that. I generally put special energies with trainers anyway, but I think it's relatively underwhelming. I don't think any of the special energy in this set is particularly whelming, if that is a word. They're all a bit bunk. Particularly the fire one. The fire one is one of the weakest special energies that we've probably ever seen. Octillery. This thing is pretty good in pre-release. Adversity policy. Yeah, okay. Tauros. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon and flip a coin for each of your Pokemon in play that has Tauros. This attack is 50 damage to the chosen Pokemon for each head. That's kind of interesting but funny. There's the Ange Floette, puts your Mega Floette up to, I believe, 400. Here's a Carnivine full Rev Hollow, not great. What have we got behind? A Phantom. This one can evolve immediately. And we've got the Mega Pyroar EX. As we did mention before, this thing is not very good. This is the slightly fancier version. It does look pretty cool. This type of Mega Evolution card does look pretty cool. I think the strong black lining on it is kind of what makes it pop. Pretty cool. Terrible card though, but that is quite nice. So not too unhappy to be seeing that. I don't think it carries the price tag of the ETB necessarily. I could probably both bought it a lot cheaper if I wanted to. So, but hey ho, we're having fun, right? Minchino, Fennekin, Quilla. I think there's something else here. So. Skuntank, let's just get through this bulk quick. Ange Floette, Philippe, attached to basic. This is what the hell is that called? There's a one. Basically, it was this, but fire. Flame guy. Yeah, it's attached to basic metal from your discard 2020. To be honest, you may as well just play the Arcaladon, in my opinion. I mean, Arcaladon's just better. Got an adversity policy, and what's hiding behind it is Mega Greninja EX. Mega Greninja EX, I believe, is not that good myself. When it's active, you can discard a basic water and do 6 damage counters to one of the opponent's Pokemon. And then if you return a water energy from this Pokemon to your hand, you can do 200 with the attack. So, oh, I just realised that the name of this attack is the name of this set in Japanese. Ninja Spinner. That's quite funny. You can do Neo Upper Energy with this and just recycle the Neo Upper. But again, I don't know that Greninja's any good, personally. I think this is one of those ones that reads okay, but isn't actually that good right now. I think there's just better cards out there. I mean, it's just another, like, weaker Dragapult, if you like. Let's see what else we've got cooking in here. Fampi, Beldon, excuse me, Kakuna. There's the Disconnect Flaffy, pretty good. Transformation Tome, another Ferrothorn. I've had a lot of Ferrothorns. Another Gooey, and the Chestnut. The Chestnut is not very good, let's just say that. Not worth reading. Alright, let's power on and hammer through the last few of this ETB. Frogadier. Frogadier has pretty much the same wording as Killia. You get to search for 3 Mons. Got a Goomer. The Domfan there. Another one of those Gross. The Gross is technically playable, so I put that there. Ninetales. Another Policy. Another Rev Hollow Pumpkaboo. Alright, Bubbly Water. Recovers from all special conditions for water Pokemon, so pretty cool. This Crobat sucks. And we've got a basic. Okay, we're on the last two here. We'll do our best to contain our excitement for the end of the ZTB. Phantom once again, the Trub, the Litleo, the Wimpod, the Tauros, another transformation tome. If you don't know what this does, just read it and then you'll see why I'm not bothering. Deoxys, Zubat, oh, Revholipatrat, and another bubbly energy. Lots of bubbly energy. Not a lot of special conditions coming my way. Okay, this is going to be the last one. I just realised not a single special red card. What an absolute scam. Froakie, Vulpix, Weedle. Weedle is playable because of Beedrill. Slagoo, Claydol, nah. Deoxys, Delibird, Slagoo, Deoxys, and a Cinccino EX. Cinccino EX has an ability, if any damage done to this Pokemon, flip a coin. If tails, that damage prevented, and then it has a 40 times for each energy attached to Cinccino. It ramps. So yeah, pretty bad, but cool that we got another EX. Stick that one in the sleeve. Nice. Okay, and let's just do a quick recap. So of course we've got loads of basic energy that we don't need. Here is our pile of bulk that we don't need. Here's a few potential trainers. If we're not trainers, playables. Most of which is just cope. They will not be played. Of course, have our code cards. Those are mine. No, you can't have them. We did get the Froakie coin. Heads or tails? Let me know in the comments if you won. And yeah, obviously we've got them, the dividers. Still not. So they have finally given up with the set logo on these dice, which is kind of sad because I think that was the best thing about the era. Most of these trainers aren't very good. We did not get the special red card once again. We missed out. So, oh, and then obviously let's look at the main part of the ETB, of course, which is these. There you go. 50 quid well wasted, right? That's it, everyone. That is this ETB. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this content, please leave a like. Give me a comment as well. Don't forget to subscribe. If you did not enjoy this video, please let me know by pressing the thumbs up button. Let me know in the comments and subscribe so that you can see the next video that I do and you'll see that it's better. That's it, everyone. Cheers.